Been a while, huh? Happy birthday to all my Scorpios. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Yeah, it is definitely a Scorpio season. I have been running into a lot of Scorpios as of late. Right, you're calling in your tribe, okay? And just because you're not a sun sign Scorpio, right? Whatever. Yeah, I know my tribe has heavy Pluto. Heavy Pluto, heavy Capricorn, heavy Gemini. Motherfuckers just be heavy, okay? I don't know why this is taking so long. Happy birthday to my mother. Today is actually my mom's birthday. This is strange. YouTube's acting funny today. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. It is greatly appreciated. And it does help out the channel. Good morning, good morning. So I have a message this morning. Actually had a dream download. The Karmics are running out of gas. Yep. What was taken from you via the old switcheroo, the old destiny swap, right? How does a destiny swap work? Anytime that you exchange energy, okay, with somebody, especially in an intimate way, all right, yeah, and they cloak themselves in your energy, right? So essentially, they're getting paid off of your high vibration. See what I'm saying? Money is energy, okay? If you help this person out, all right, and they went and used it, okay, towards other things that it shouldn't have went to, all right, that is energy harvesting. Gaslighting is energy harvesting. It's a narcissistic trait, right? It's a narcissistic hierarchy on energy transference, energy harvesting. All right, not only that, but when you live in that no consciousness zone, all right, you essentially need somebody else's consciousness stream to even exist. All right, and the number one way is to create a sexual cord. All right, it is usually caused by a trauma bond. All right, that's their window in, right? Because why else would somebody want that unless they were, you know, unhealed, okay? And a lot of us, when we were called, all right, we healed these abandonment wounds. We healed the reason why we let these energies in the first place, right? They were only supposed to act as a mirror as to where our own pain still resides. So Yeah, it is time to collect, right? And when they have, okay, because this is a mass awakening, all right? This isn't about what we see on the outer anymore. This is about how one registers on an energetic plane, right? And these people are no longer attractive, okay? And we see them. And so when they do not have somebody to feed off of energetically, yeah, they will start aging rapidly. All right, they can no longer do the old hook and books. Okay, they're running out of people to feed off of. And this is a warning. Do not go back to a past karmic cycle. All right, do not go back to a past karmic person, because essentially what you're telling the universe, Mother, Father, God, is that, yes, I would love to exchange energy. I would love to help them out by giving them my good dharma, right? My high vibration, all right? Yeah, don't do that unless you feel like that's part of your karma, okay? So, yeah, let's get into these messages. I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, so the vapor and dry. That could be right, literal. These messages can be literal, metaphorical. I'm hearing metaphysical, okay? Yeah. So, yeah, perhaps somebody's watching me, okay, and their vape literally ran dry. All right, so the karmics are exploding. All right, I literally seen karmic people from my life, from a past timeline, from a past life, okay, in a car crash, all right, and there was an explosion, okay. There was a police chase, the energy exchange. Oh, yeah, and they were pulling tarot cards, right? They were trying to, they're trying to read your energy, all right, and they can no longer do it because it's just not a vibrational match. Yeah, they can't read you anymore. Somebody owned a resale shop, okay? Like I said, this could be literal or metaphorical, okay? And they were selling high-end fashion there, but it was all stolen goods. So somebody's going to get in trouble for having stolen goods, right? And this could be a metaphor for what was stolen from you, okay? The stolen goods, the stolen energy, right? Or the finances that you helped them with. They were using that money and funneling in an underhanded way. They were coming up off of your energy, your frequency, your vibration, all right? And all of that is coming to an end. It is Scorpio season, and the stargate of death, transformation, and rebirth is here. So the way that it was being shown to me is it's like mousetrap, all right? Or, right, these energies are going to get sucked. They're going to get sucked up. They're going to sucked in and out of your orbit. And like I said, if you do choose to go back around, or if you see these people out and about, okay, they're going to age drastically, right? Because that energy transference is going to be given back to whom and whence it came from, right? So, yeah. I may get an extended version of this reading. I'm not quite sure yet. Don't forget to hit that like button, y'all. It is greatly appreciated. Simba, tarot cards are from the devil. And you, my dear, you have no consciousness because you're still battling duality, okay? Come back when you've hit an awakening, all right? Or don't. How about heal the reason why you feel the need to be heard and jump on Your life is so shitty that you have to jump on another creator's content and tell them what they're doing and how to create. You're a fucking troll. And listen, energy transference. Thank you for your awareness, because I'm going to be taking yours too. Right, bitch? All right. All right. So what you thought was nothing more than a thinning of your hair turns out to be incurable male pattern baldness. These people are losing their hair, right? That is a total, and I'm not saying all reptilians are of the same agenda. I'm not saying that, but that is a reptilioid trait and an activation. So, there's also spell work that can cause this, but from my experience, and I am a cosmetologist, have been licensed since 2012, this is a reptilian activation of a gene. Okay, if your hair's falling out, all right, things like this, and you know you've been not living right. Okay, you've activated that genome. All right, and that's why your wig ain't growing. All right. Not on the same wavelength. At last, your first affair during 18 years of marriage. Your partner is delicious by any standard, but you can't perform. And add 500 stress points, performance guilt. Okay. And when you're not an energetic match to a person, all right, the body parts won't work. All right. And this is also a part of somebody else's karma, right? The filling of the void and the energy harvesting through sexual contact, right? Energy harvesting from the root and the sacral. Okay. Now these people, right, they either can't get it up, or they're not getting it wet, or they have no urge to anymore. Okay. And like I said, people are seeing these people for what they are, right? It's not about what's on the outside, although the outside will start matching the inside. Okay. Yeah. These people are no longer attractive. Why were they attractive in the first place? Because it's called cloaking. They were cloaking themselves in others' energy. Glamour spells, right? The 10-year-old station wagon needs to be replaced. Your spouse wants another station wagon. You want a 150-mile-per-hour sports car. Some people never learn. Add 1 divorce point. Core values don't match. Invest in self. Okay. And like I said, if you were in a cheaty situation and you know you're of the light, I'm talking about my chosen ones, the ones that are awakened. All right. And this person was a cheater, and right, they were sharing your energy, your precious frequency with a karmic. All right. These karmics are losing it, right? They are losing, some of them will be losing jobs, right? Because we see you, all right? Nobody wants to work with this. The energy is changing hands, okay? The power is changing hands, which is why we are going through all these system shutdowns. If you're new here, I predicted the government shutdown on September 19th. All right, and that happened on October 1st. It was a Virgo reading, the day the earth stood still. Also, the Gemini reading, the Karmic knows about you. We'll go with this one. Thank you so much, Angela. Vanity and pride, super zap. The desire to remain young and vital has driven you into the aisles of your local health food store. You take 50 pills per day, including exotic elements, and have a bill of $400 per month. Your spouse wishes you a long life alone. Add 1 divorce point. Scared to die. And the morality and the mortality is setting in here, right? Like I said, these people are going to be aging rapidly. Okay, they weren't living. It's about energy and genomes. Okay, you either activate or deactivate. Okay, when we are constantly digging in the past. Okay, we have unhealed issues from the past. Okay, and we're worried about tomorrow. Right, the lack mind mentality. We are never in the present moment. Okay, which is why in childhood for most of us it seemed like a magical time, right? Because we were always in the present. Okay, so yeah, this is going along with everything that I have already channeled. Okay, these people are losing things. When you run out of things, when you run out of finances, okay, especially if you're spending on the vanity and pride thing, all right? You don't need these things, all right? Yeah, when you're out of energy, okay, when you're out of finances, it gets taken out of your energy, and your energy is your life force source. So there's going to be a lot of people being pulled off the grid at this time, and right, that has nothing to do with the egoic self here, right? We don't look back to see where others are at with their karma, but you will be hearing of these things, okay? And since I said the gateway activation, right, we are in Scorpio season, okay? Death, transformation, and rebirth. Trolls. All right. Anything else? I will be doing an all signs this morning. The Mercury retrograde, the retro shade, right? It's pre-shadow, and it's bringing out these trolls. All right. We have inner earth, base chakra, right? This is what I was talking about. The base chakra is the root chakra. Strength and security, laying foundations. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Right? Didn't I say root? Hathor light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall, energy transference. What was yours will be given back, right? Your inheritance, okay? The whole destiny swapping spells are reverse. Order of Melchizedek. Embraced by light, mission uncovered, don't give up. If you haven't found your purpose yet, all right, you will find it, okay? You just have to be in alignment with it. Merkabah activation, transcendence, ascension, you are rising up, right? And when we rise, they fall. So let's see. Hi, Tammy. Thank you so much. Pinero. Good morning, Rockin' Johnny. Good morning, Drew. Good morning, Casey. Aw, thank you. Good morning, Will. Things that you will know nothing about, my dear. Good morning, Dash. Aw, thank you. Thank you, Amanda. It's Angel in disguise. I was wondering where you've been, love. Hi, Dennis. Aw, thank you. Good morning, John. Boy, the trolls are trolling this morning, huh? Anyway, I gotta go to my matrix job. All right, you guys have a good morning. If you're meant to get this message right, you will. Nothing is supposed to ever scare you. All right. And if you don't feel this to be your truth, okay, you can always click off. Peace, love, and light.